Hello, Erie. Welcome to Spotlight 814. I'm your host, Ryan Dolly, and I am in the studio with the very, very sleepy Brenna Thumler.
Hello.
Oh, it's going to be a day
That's
today.
the most you're going to get from me today.
It's going to be a day today. Hi, Brenna.
Hello.
How you doing?
I have been better, but we're going to tell you about theater regardless. That's what we're here to do. We have an obligation.
It is our duty.
We are here for you.
That's right. So we saw Frozen last week.
We did see Frozen.
Disney's Frozen Jr. at the Academy Theater in Meadville.
Just as a disclaimer, I don't like Frozen.
I don't either.
I don't like that movie at all. I like that it's the bond of sisterhood rather than a romance. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. I respect that. Everything else about the movie bugs me a little bit.
Yeah, it's not great. But the production at the Academy was fantastic.
Yes. I wanted to start with that just to let you know where I'm coming from as a human.
Yes.
To say that when I said that I enjoyed Frozen at the Academy, it's kind of a big deal.
It is kind of a big deal. I like this Brenna. I like this tired, aggravated Brenna. It's just I'm going to tell you what's up.
I feel like most of the time I do that, but it's just veiled a little bit.
Yeah, it's veiled by a little peppiness. Not this week.
Today I'm just I hate Frozen. I hate Josh Gad in Frozen. Olaf is the worst. Good job, Academy. That's where I'm at.
Woo! We're on fire this morning. I love it. So let's talk a little bit about the Academy's production because we did love it. We thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and this was directed by Shannon Ordakowski. Yeah,
So
Shannon Ordakowski. To manage that many young kids.
Oh my God, there were 50 kids in that show.
Yeah.
50!
And there are times when they're just all on the stage.
Yeah.
They're all there.
Yeah.
It's a lot to handle. So, wowza, Shannon. Wowza.
Yeah, that's a lot of kids. There had to have been several people backstage just wrangling children.
Yeah, as they run frantically into the wings.
Yes.
Like they're going to war.
And they are. What'd you like?
I'll be repeating myself a bit from the review I wrote, but
yeah, that's fine.
But I love the Hugo number.
Yeah. Yeah.
Adam Riegel
Mm-hmm.
did so great.
Yeah.
In that, and it's so cool to see him in a sort of lead role,
Mm-hmm.
as Oaken.
There's so much talent in the youth community out in Meadville.
I know.
It's so good. I haven't really seen it in Erie. I haven't been to a youth production in Erie.
Yeah, I know. I'm sad we missed Descendants.
Yeah, me too. But we will get out to them. But there's just so much talent in Meadville with these kids.
And I mentioned the choreography to not only maintain all those kids,
mm-hmm.
but have them do coordinated dance moves all on stage at the same time and make it look good.
Yeah, it's not an easy task.
Yeah.
So
that was great. Of course, Eden's always amazing.
Yeah.
She was so funny. She was so quirky. She's perfect for Anna.
Yeah. Her little dance moves.
Yeah. She's so much like Anna in the film.
Yeah.
But I think Anna's kind of the one thing I do enjoy about the film.
Mm-hmm.
I like the character of Anna, and Eden did great with that. Yeah.
Let's talk about your favorite Olaf.
Right? So Olaf is just a terrible character. I cannot stand him. I cannot stand Olaf. He's my most hated character in animation history. But Trevor stole the show for me.
Yeah, Trevor Graybill.
Yeah. That in summer.
Uh-huh.
That was probably my favorite moment.
It was great. It was so funny. He was so funny in that role.
His voice is fantastic.
He made that role like Josh Gad. It just played him like a big dum-dum.
Right.
And Trevor was just likable.
Yeah.
And he made the character cute and fun.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right. Josh Gad just kind of is loud.
He really dumbs him down,
yeah,
Josh Gad.
Yeah.
Trevor's just himself and sweet, and his little snowman Waddle
Yeah.
is so charming. And
Yeah. And then there was Elena Graybill, his sister. The whole Graybill family is in the show.
yeah.
Like, and they all kill it. They're all doing great.
And then I mentioned this in my review too, like to do that hair and costume change in a split second in the middle of your song.
Yep.
I said in my review, I'm like, I'm worried to do a 2-minute costume change backstage.
Changing into your gorilla costume.
Yeah, and she's whipping off her overdress and whipping down her hair
Yeah.
in a second.
Like, boom. It was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
They did a very good job with that. You can read the entire review on our brand new website,
Yeah.
spotlight814.com. With
Easy
a
to
brand,
remember.
Yes, and a brand new logo from our very tired Brenna Thumler.
We have a new color. We have some blue in there.
Yep, we do. And
So if you like blue,
and yellow
yeah, you'll like
and white.
you'll like the logo. If you
Yeah.
don't like those colors, I'm sorry.
If you don't, well, maybe we can make some different colors when we get some merch.
We'll do on Christmas Day. We'll do red and green. We'll
Okay.
switch it up.
All right. Okay.
I'll have that prepared.
That sounds fun. Cool.
I'll do like one fun fact from Frozen the musical.
Brenna's fun facts.
Because I didn't care to look into this. I'm going to be honest. I didn't really care to read too much.
It's going to be a real
Frozen the
short
musical.
show this week, guys.
But number one, the book of the musical was written by Jennifer Lee, who's the chief creative officer of Walt Disney Studios. So I know that Disney's very particular about like who has their properties and everything, so they probably kept it very much in-house. But then music and lyrics for the musical, partly written by Christian Anderson Lopez, who did the music for the movie, and then Robert Lopez, who I would assume is a husband, maybe a brother, I don't know.
He also worked on
Book of Mormon, and
yes.
Avenue Q.
Yeah.
Which shocked me. But then I think about, like, he probably wrote a number like Huga, which is like, not Huga.
Yeah.
Like the,
yeah.
Like, that was funny.
Kind of has some Hasadiga Ibowai feel to it.
Yeah. So there are some humorous numbers in the show like that.
Yeah.
And then Let It Go was probably written by Kristen.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Elena did fantastic with that number.
Yeah, she killed it.
She sounded great. It was very commanding and beautiful. I'm just not a fan of that song.
No.
That's my complaint is with the song itself.
Yeah, and the dancers who were the ice dancers. They were fantastic.
Yeah, I saw Frozen when it came to Pittsburgh, and I can't remember if they did the same thing, if they had dancers for the snow, because they had all the special effects, right? Like to actually create the ice and everything. I can't remember if they had the dancers, but regardless, that was very cool.
Yeah, it was a clever way to do it. Yeah, I think, like with the ribbons and stuff, and
it makes it more magical. Like it makes it more integrated into at least they can travel throughout the people.
Yeah, and
it's like the ice is overtaking the entire community.
Yeah,
it was very nice.
Yeah, it was cool.
And the choreography was that was really great.
Who did the choreo? Do you know?
You have the program.
I have it in the car. So whoever did the choreography, great job.
Those are the facts I have for today.
That's Brenna's fun facts. Let's talk a little bit about what are the benefits of youth theater. What do you think?
I mean, I used to do Academy Kids Theater Camp when I was younger, and I was a very shy kid, like petrified by people, and I still am.
Yeah, me too.
But it made me relax into it a bit more. And it really puts you on the spot, and you don't have a choice but to socialize with other people and improvise.
Right.
And it was very stressful, but it was still good for me regardless.
Yeah. I mean, I think it builds confidence and self-esteem. You know, like being in that situation and, you know, having your peers tell you you're doing a great job and stuff like that. It definitely helps build self-confidence and stuff like that.
And there's so much to it. I mean, there's like the acting, and I mean, obviously, if you do a kind of camp like that, there's improv opportunities, and then there's the dancing and the music, and it's all encompassing, and it's just good to get used to doing so much at once when you're young. Multitasking.
Yeah, and it's a safe environment. Gives you like a sense of belonging, and
it's not as easy to be judged, I feel like, because everyone's just there to kind of be weird, and be different people, like be somebody other than who you are.
Yeah, it also kind of like teaches you how to like express your feelings and stuff like that, like properly.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it's great, and there's a lot of youth theater stuff going on right now. The Erie Playhouse has their youth theater camps coming up soon. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So right now, you can register for youth theater session 1. I didn't write this down. When can you do that by? I think it was like till December.
That is December 22nd.
So you have until the 22nd to register, but it's going to be running from January 8th to February 23rd. Mm-hmm. And there are a whole bunch of different programs that you can be part of. So ages 5 to 7, there's a Saturday morning playtime, which is going to be running Saturday mornings from 9:30 to 11. And 8 to 14-year-olds can do an audition 101 Wednesdays from 6:30 to 8, or musical theater voice on Thursdays from 4:30 to 6, or musical theater dance on Thursdays from 6:30 to 8. And then ages 12 to 18, there's an improv for actors on Friday evenings, intro to playwriting a little bit later on Friday evenings. And then the whole family can do a Saturday morning stretch and mingle.
Stretch and mingle.
I'm going to be honest, I'm a little confused on what exactly that means, but go and find out because it's free.
It's free. Yeah, that's free. That's free. The other stuff is not free.
Yeah.
But the stretch and mingle, that is free.
All the other ones are, one of them is $65 and all the rest are $80 for the whole session. So
the 5 to 7 Saturday morning playtime is $65 and the rest are $80. So great opportunities for your kids to get involved. Erie Playhouse has that going on right now. The Academy has their theater camps coming up soon, but we're not really sure on the dates on that.
I'm pretty sure it said Saturday mornings. I just don't know if you could still register for that or if people have already had to register. But regardless, it's something to look into even in the future because the Academy does a lot of things like that.
They do. Yeah. Winter Theater Camp, January 6th to 27th, Saturdays from 9:30 to 12:30. And it does not say anything about registration, but scholarships are available. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can fill out a form online. They just posted yesterday, so registration is still open.
Okay. Yeah, so if you're in Meadville or in Erie, there are multiple opportunities for you.
Yep. So yeah, I think we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to do our Werner Books coffee break, and we will be right back. Hey, welcome back from our Werner Books coffee break. How's your coffee, Brenna?
It's the same as always. It's good. It's from Werner, which is why we call it the Werner coffee break. And you should go and get some. This is a really bad advertisement.
Oh man, Brenna's falling apart at the seams today.
I am, but I still like the coffee a lot. And I'm drinking the Reader's Roast right now.
Yeah,
that's what I get every week.
Okay.
And it's like chocolatey and nut undertones.
Chocolatey, nutty.
I believe that's my type of coffee.
That's good.
So,
is it waking you up at all?
It probably is. I'm probably doing better than I was.
That's good. That's good. We had some very sad news this week in the theater community and outside. We had a couple of untimely deaths in the theater community. Meadville Academy Theater stage. God, this guy's been in everything. Tug Roae. He passed away recently. I think yesterday, maybe?
It was, I think 2 days ago.
2 days ago? Yeah. And he's been a part of everything at the Academy. I saw him in Rocky Horror and Young Frankenstein, and he was fantastic.
My first show I did back here, he was in The Little Mermaid with me, and then he was in Shrek the Musical. He was just always a very sweet presence.
Yeah.
And it's very, very sad.
Yeah, I never had a chance to work with him, but he was always excellent on stage, and everybody has great things to say about him. So rest in peace, Tug. My friend Brennan Daugherty, his father passed away, Gary Daugherty. And, big hugs out to Brennan. I know him and his dad were very close, and it's a big loss in the theater community here. And my friend, this one's tough to talk about, Emily, she passed away last week. And, she was a good friend and colleague at Erie News Now. And, yeah, it's very sad.
I feel like everyone's seen it all over the news.
Yeah.
So you probably already know. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to direct people to 988lifeline.org.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can call.
Or text.
SMS. 988 for yourself or somebody.
Yeah. You're not alone.
If you're feeling like you need someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Or if you feel that someone is in need of help.
Yeah. And for me, Rob Frank said it best this week. He posted on Facebook, and he said, "I would rather listen to you all night. I'd rather stay up and talk with you all night than have to cry through 15 minutes of your eulogy." So I feel the exact same way. Like, if anybody needs to reach out, like, we're here. So you're not alone. We love you. And let's talk about something a little happier.
Yeah. So Broadway stuff.
Yeah. What's going on?
I want to give a shout out to my guy Joe Locke. He's the lead in Heartstopper, which I'm obsessed with. He's making his Broadway debut in Sweeney Todd.
He's playing Tobias, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So taking over, I guess, Gaten Matarazzo.
Yeah.
His contract ended recently.
So he's going to be in that with Aaron Tveit and Sutton Foster.
Oh, I guess. Oh my gosh, yeah. Wow.
That'd be a good cast. I mean, I don't know how Aaron Tveit's going to be, but we'll see.
Yeah. I'm just so excited for little Joe. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys have been hearing The Color Purple and Mean Girls are both coming to screens very soon, musical adaptations. Tina Fey did say that this shouldn't be confused with a remake of the original 2004 film or an adaptation of the stage musical.
Yeah.
It's like a weird hybrid of the two.
Yeah.
And it's...
Didn't Renee Rapp write some of the songs?
Yeah, she wrote some of the new songs, and then actually her song with Megan Thee Stallion was released yesterday, October 15th. I haven't listened to it yet, but it's called Not My Fault.
All right.
So you
can
can
have to
go
listen to that on the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your favorite show in the universe was extended.
Yes, it was.
Again.
Yes, it was. I've already seen it twice. I don't know that I should go and see it again.
You probably
but
will.
I really want to.
You probably will. It's going until the 21st now, right? I believe.
Yeah.
And then it will be released on DVD, and it will be going to streaming.
Yes.
So,
speaking of streaming, if you have HBO Max or are interested in doing the free trial of HBO Max, you need to go watch the Spirited Away live stage show on December 24th. That is it might be the most impressive thing I've ever seen on stage. I didn't see it on stage. I saw it in theaters live on stage. It was part of the Studio Ghibli Fest.
Ghibli Fest?
Yeah, like Studio Ghibli.
Oh,
Hayao Miyazaki.
That's an awesome name.
It's unbelievable, especially if you are a fan of the original movie by Hayao Miyazaki. It is astounding how they took that world and put it onto the stage. I've never seen anything like it.
Is the movie on Max as well? Do you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
But I have it.
Because I want to watch that before I watch the stage show. Or should I watch the stage show first?
No, you should watch the movie first.
Got it.
But you don't have to, like, if you aren't up for watching that movie, you should go see the stage or watch the stage show anyway, because it's incredible.
Well, that's going to be my homework tonight. I'm going to watch the movie.
So Harry Potter, the Cursed Child, is beginning a North American tour September in 2024.
And we saw that in Toronto, and it was excellent.
Yeah. And I hope that the tour is just as magical, dare I say.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a show that's very easy to mess up.
Yeah.
For, community theaters and stuff. It's very, very technical. Very technical. You have to make the magic look like magic.
Yeah, there are a lot of special effects.
It's a lot.
And Scorpius, right? Scorpius Malfoy.
Yeah.
You need a good Scorpius. Like, he runs that show.
Yeah.
He's the one we saw was fantastic, and he made the show for me.
Yeah.
So I hope that the talent or the personality is there. They just allowed schools to start putting it on.
Yeah, I saw that.
So the UK Riverside School in Barking is going to be the first ever school to do the production. And then closely following that is Hoboken High School in New Jersey, which will be the first American school to put it on after it goes on the American tour.
Hoboken. Nice.
I also wanted to mention a new show, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen mentioned online, which is How to Dance in Ohio.
Yeah. It looks so good.
It looks very good, and it's advertised as autism friendly. So they're going to be having these cool down spaces for people if they need to like step away for a second to, as I say, cool down. And it follows, it says the challenges faced by autistic young adults at a counseling center in Ohio. And I guess they have a spring formal lined up, which is going to force them to face their fears and face love and stress and everything, and it's the first time that autistic actors are playing autistic characters on Broadway. So that's very, very cool, and I want to see that.
Yeah. Teeth the musical, their cast was announced.
I've never seen you so excited.
Teeth. It was just like
Dentata. I'm
obsessed
with that song.
Teeth is going to feature, I believe it's pronounced Alize Allen Louise. She was in Emile on Broadway. She will be playing Dawn O'Keefe, the lead with the teeth. Courtney Bassett, who I saw in Natasha Pierre in The Great Comet of 1812. She is incredible, and I'm looking forward to seeing this cast. Like, it's a very good cast. Phoenix Best, who was in Dear Evan Hansen, The Color Purple. Will Connolly, who I saw in Once as Brad O'Keefe, and Jason Gauthier. So he's from Gossip Girl.
Wait, who is he playing Gossip Girl?
I don't know.
What's his name?
Jason Gauthier.
Hold the phone. I'm curious.
I'm holding the phone.
Jason, what is it? Jason
Gauthier, Gotay.
Okay, he doesn't look familiar. He played Rafa Caparros. He must have played like a small. That was one of those shows where it was, I couldn't stand it. A single episode. I watched it all the way through, every single season, and I was like, this show is so annoying, but I couldn't stop watching it.
Yeah, it's like a train wreck.
Yeah, and then I got to the very last episode. I was like, you know what? I actually enjoyed that. Like but then I was so confused about myself.
Yeah.
Like, why was I so invested in these awful characters? It wasn't like they were poorly written. Mm-hmm. It was just they were exceedingly annoying characters and so petty. Yeah. It was so petty.
While we're on the topic of like TV and movies, I watched Leave the World Behind the other day.
Yeah, I've seen advertisements for that.
And it was a great movie. It was a lot of fun. I mean, not fun. It's like fun's not the right word for it, but the ending of the movie is going to drive you nuts. I'm not going to ruin it for you because you haven't seen it, but like,
I don't think these people care. They haven't seen it.
It's for you though. Like, you're gonna want to see it.
I just watched a Christmas movie I've been wanting to see for a very long time that just went to Amazon Prime. It's called Last Christmas. Okay. It has Emma Thompson in it.
Okay.
And Amelia Clark and Henry Golding.
Okay.
And it was fantastic.
Okay.
It's like very, very well written. It's got Jovi from Elf vibes. Mm-hmm. Like the main character is very much like Jovi, like very bitter. And she works as a Christmas elf at the store in a green costume. Like it's basically her.
Yeah.
It's basically Jovi, but it was a very good movie with a good twist that I've seen before, but I still was taken very much by surprise.
Okay.
And highly recommend if you're looking for a good holiday movie that you may have not seen before.
I'm gonna watch Violent Night this weekend.
Oh gosh, I love what's his face, Jim Hopper, David Harbour.
Yeah.
I will totally watch it. And
if it's good, I'm going to write Violent Night the musical.
Okay. You do that. On the topic of movies also, so Water for Elephants is coming to Broadway in a musical format.
That's going to be good.
And they just announced the cast for it. I saw that Jacob's being played by Grant Gustin. He looks familiar. Oh, you know what? I think he was in Glee. Wasn't that guy in Glee?
Probably.
He looks
like a Glee guy.
Yeah, he looks like he played the jerky one who was trying to get with Darren Criss. Marlena's being played by Isabel McCullough. I'm not really I don't recognize a lot of these people, but if you're interested, their cast is announced. Such a good book.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of cast being announced.
Yeah, A Doll's House.
Oh, we are like
we're just kind of
ADHD
all over the place
today. Yeah,
please bear with us.
We're not always like this,
but we're getting the information out. That's what's important.
That's true. It's been a long week for us, and yeah, no excuses, but it's an excuse. Drop Dead.
Drop Dead? Isn't it A Doll's House? Drop Dead happened.
Oh, yeah, Doll's House. I just wanted to say Drop Dead.
Just to me? Thank you so much.
No, not you. All right, so this cast looks awesome for MCT. Like, I'm really excited to see this one. We have some good friends in that. Kara Zarambinski, Daryl Whitney's playing Torvald, Janie Cassidy. She's making her MCT debut as Christine, and Mitchell King, who you guys know from several episodes of this show.
He was our only 2-time guest.
Yeah.
Mitchell King.
And Mitchell is actually, he was on our top listened to episode this year, according to Spotify.
Look at you.
Our most listened to episode.
Maybe he's the key to our success.
Mitchell King is the key to our success, and we love Mitchell.
Maybe his face should have been the logo. Maybe that would have helped.
Yellow and blue.
Mitchell King.
We will have Mitchell back on the show at some point. We got to get Daryl and Kara on, too. I think that'd be a really cool show.
I don't know any of the other people.
I don't either.
Greg Adsit. I'm wondering if he's related to my eye doctor.
Maybe.
My eye doctor is Adsit, Chris Adsit.
Okay. Well, and he's playing a doctor.
Yeah.
Dr. Rank.
Maybe he's inspired by his brother or cousin or...
Who else? Paula Miles. That's her MCT debut.
Not familiar.
Alex Hilburn and Jeremiah Saxton. And this show is assistant directed by Meadow Campbell. And who is the director?
Katie Wickert.
Oh, Katie Wickert. That's right.
What a cool person.
I love Katie.
I really like Katie.
Yeah. Katie and I went to college together. She's good people. So I think that's about it for this week. We're not going to do a What's on 814 this week just because everything's kind of closing this week because of Christmas.
I can just quickly, I mean...
Do you have a few things?
Just as a reminder, you can still go see, today's the last weekend actually for a lot of these things, but... So yeah, by the time this comes out, we probably won't be able to
that's
do it. I'm trying to see if there's anything happening past the 17th. I think everything goes till the 17th.
Yeah.
So this is the last weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's not a whole lot to talk about on that front. So we're just going to...
I will say a reminder that erotic fiction is coming to Werner Books February 8th through the 17th. So that's going to be very cool.
And Tootsie at
the
Erie Playhouse. That's going to be the beginning of February. I'll get those dates for you.
End of January to beginning of February.
Yes, yeah.
And then Agatha Christie's Murder of Roger Ackroyd.
Dan Aykroyd.
February 2nd through the 25th. And the Adults House is running January 19th through the 28th.
Okay.
So we do have things coming up in January and February.
Yeah.
So things to look forward to.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that stuff. And our first guest of the new year is going to be somebody from the Barrow Civic Theater in Franklin, because we want to get the Franklin community involved a little bit more. And we're going to talk about their upcoming season in 2024.
I'm curious, and maybe we can ask them this when they come on, if they're going to be redoing that Red Eye Festival.
I think they'll do it twice. They do it usually twice a year.
That's very cool. I think Chris mentioned it's going to be in May and also the fall, September, October.
Yeah. So we'll have some information on what's going on in Franklin in 2024. And we are also we're going to take next week off for Christmas. So Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you get all of your presents.
Happy holidays if you don't celebrate
Yes,
Christmas.
yes.
Happy whatever you celebrate. Or if you don't believe in celebrate holidays, happy winter.
Happy days
Happy days.
are here again.
Happy Tuesday.
Yeah.
No, it's actually a Monday this year.
Oh, well, either way, it could be a happy Tuesday too.
Yeah, Tuesday's Kwanzaa, so happy Tuesday.
Yeah, there you go. So happy holidays, everybody. Happy days. And we're going to see you guys right around the new year. We're going to do a little year in review. And talk about, all the shows that we saw and all the things we liked. And yeah, it's going to be fun. Maybe we'll have a guest on for that. Maybe we'll have a couple guests. I don't know.
Maybe we'll have everybody who has been in a production this year.
All in this tiny studio.
All in this studio.
Yes, I like it.
We'll need to get levels.
We're going to need more than levels. All right, everybody. We love you. Check out our new website, spotlight814.com. And we will see you in a couple of weeks. Bye.
Bye.